Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog 30th Anniversary Amy. And it's the 30th anniversary because they say so, but it's in the same line of figures as all the other ones. It was just, I think, one wave where 4 of the figures got that special packaging with the cool sticker up there and this. But otherwise, it's the same. Like, here's Sonic. We'll do a quick comparison. Bam. It's the same. Okay, so this one's Amy. I believe, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the only release they've done of Amy in this 4-inch line. Again, let me know, but I did a little bit of research and didn't see any other ones, so this is your only option, so I figured I'd go ahead and review it for you guys. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Now, before we get into anything else, the first thing I want to talk about is that Amy comes in this bunch, the anniversary bunch, where they are all sickly looking. Sonic's kind of teal and kind of greenish yellow. Tails is very weird looking. Knuckles isn't too bad, but kind of pink. Amy appears to be completely normal, as far as I can tell for the character. So I think this is your only choice for Amy, and it's lucky because the rest of this wave is kind of trash. IMO. Yes, I said IMO. This one's not. I mean, as far as they go, so that's alright. Okay, quick question of the day. Are you guys collecting this whole thing? All of them? Or are you just getting the main characters? And does Amy count as a main character? It's kind of a two-parter. She's kind of a main character depending on where you get into the series. So let me know. Okay, so let's talk about the aesthetics. It's one of the better ones in some ways and not in others. So let's look at the head first. You'll notice the pink is all molded, so that's good. The red is painted up here. It's nice and clean. They painted all of the black on here, and that's really good. Her face looks very, very nice. Her ears are surprisingly clean, the pinkish peach color that's in there. The eyes are very good, the green and the black. The nose is good. The mouth is good. It's actually an open, sculpted mouth. There's a whole lot going on in the head that looks really nice, and that is about the same amount of paint that you would get in most Marvel Legends, so that's pretty good for a $10 figure. The skirt does have a white line going all the way around it. It's not uniform or very well done. It'll get the job done, but that's it. These yellow bits here are painted, that's fine. The boots are also painted, obviously. It's molded in red, painted white. This one's good. This one's very not good, so that sucks. And then we do have the soles painted. So yeah, it's good from the waist up, but not good from the waist down. So I'll go 8 out of 10 though. That head is really nice. It's easily one of the best heads they've done on any of the figures. So that's pretty darn cool. Now, as far as accessories go, she does get her hammer, which is pretty nicely done. We have the red center, white stripes, and then yellow, and then we have more white at the bottom, an orange thing, and then brown. Again, decent amount of paint. The sculpt work is okay. I think that's fine. It's probably one of the better accessories other than everyone coming with Chaos Emeralds. So 7 out of 10 for accessories for this one. It's not too bad, and she can actually hold it. So again, pretty good. Alright, so for articulation, the head does have a swivel, but the shoulders are pretty high and the head kind of bumps into it with the hair. So you're not going to get a ton of range out of it, but you do get some. Shoulders are fixed in place as far as the hinge. There's no ball hinge, you just get your swivel here and the hinge. And because of the hair, you don't get a ton of range, but the neutral pose of the arms should be such that you can get some posing done. It's okay. Wrists are on ball pegs, and they're not terrible. They're not great, but they're not terrible. For the waist, can we rotate the whole waist? We cannot. So there's no waist articulation at all there. It's just the hips. I thought maybe because of the separate pieces, but nope. Now here's a cool thing. Her hips are actually better than Sonic's. Because if you look at Sonic, you can see the way the hinge connects it's a vertical connection. It sticks up into the body, and that means the rotation doesn't really do anything, and you have to use the hinge to pose the leg. Whereas on this one, this is how your standard hip articulation works on most action figures. It pegs in horizontally, so you can use the rotation to raise the leg, and then you can bring the leg out to the side using the hinge, which is the traditional way to do it, and that's very good. I like that a whole bunch. She has the single same type of jointed knee as we've seen for all the other ones. It's about 90 degrees though, so that's cool. You do get rotation as much as you want that. I don't know, but you do have it. And then a little bit of a ball peg in the ankle, which does basically nothing. That kind of sucks. But there are some definite good things about this release, so I personally couldn't care less about this character. Like, it's just not a thing. I like Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, Tails. I'm good. But this one, you know what? They did a pretty darn good job. For the articulation, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for the price point. And now it's time for the final verdict. Is it the best one they've released? I don't know. It's close. I'm going to compare it to maybe Omega, but I don't want to do that because it's not really a fair comparison. So I'll compare it to all the other figures that look kind of like this one, and I'll say she's the best one yet. The only one that is close is Sonic, which is coincidental because he's the name of the line. But yeah, they did a really good job with Amy. Do you want to see a height comparison real quick? She seems appropriately tall. Maybe a little bit too tall, but she's almost the same height as this Sonic, which is the slightly taller version. So you can decide for yourself how you feel about that. But it's a good one. I'm going to give it a final verdict of 8 out of 10. You could go 9 for the price point. For 10 bucks, I'm going to do it. 9 out of 10. For 10 bucks, I'm very pleased with this. If it wasn't for this one sloppy boot, I'd be very pleased with it. So I would definitely recommend you guys get this. You should be able to track it down. I'm seeing these a lot still in stores, even though I guess online they're not available anymore in a lot of places. But this ugly color scheme batch of figures is still showing up around my parts. So you might be able to track down Amy. So I would say you should do that while you still can. Otherwise, you risk paying high eBay prices. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, you might want to. I have new videos almost every single day and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. In the meantime, keep collecting.